Boruto 2 Blue Vortex shows us that the Hidden Leaf Village and the Hidden Sand Village are dealing with the Shinju, trying to bring back the people that were bitten by the claw grimes and that code unleashed, and then now they transformed into the Shinju. Everything's changing up pretty quickly around here, and I'm curious, when is the other villages going to come in? I've already talked about a potential 5 Kage summit happening again with Shikamaru and the other Kage coming together and dealing with the situation of them. I don't think it'll be pushed as far as another Great Ninja War. It'll be a lot more isolated and small, but I do think that it's only a matter of time before the other villages are made aware of, if not already. Because it's kind of in the same way as, like, I feel like the Hidden Sand Village would tell, I feel like people would just tell each other, like, what's going on, I guess. But I don't know why they would do that, like, not as a part of the story. But my point is that what will the other villages think, or what will the other villages do? And so we already know that Kankuro is now leading the Hidden Sand Village, now that Gaara has been trapped inside Shinki's Iron Sand, and Shinki transformed into Ryu. So now it's going to become a whole issue between that. But what about the other villages? And I wanted to focus mainly on... Well, I want to talk about all of them, but let's focus right now just on the Hidden Cloud Village. If the Hidden Cloud Village is made aware, I think that they have the best opportunity to, like, also directly confront them. What we've seen from the Hidden Sand Village is that they don't have a whole lot of combative forces, let's say. Besides Shinki, Arya just had Lodestone Sand Sealing Blade, and that wasn't enough, and his wind style didn't do anything either. And Yodo's a sensory ninja, so they were more so backup as opposed to offense like the Hidden Leaf Village. So the only place that rivals the Hidden Leaf Village in strength and jutsus is, I think, the Hidden Cloud Village. All the other villages are obviously strong and capable, but I think the Hidden Cloud Village is the one that's, I think, going to be targeted next. Mainly because of Killer Bee and his being a Jinchuriki. But there is a connection there. Not to mention Himawari needs somebody to teach her about how to be a Jinchuriki, as opposed to maybe, I guess, instinctively doing it. I guess it works a lot better because she actually has Kurama cooperating with her, instead of Naruto having to learn how to use the Nine Tails chakra instead. You know what I mean? So I guess in a way she doesn't really need the guidance. All she needs is, I guess, the experience and the practice. Practice makes perfect. Not to mention she has to awaken her Byakugan and other things. So she still got potential. The ball's still rolling for her. But for the Hidden Cloud Village, I definitely see them as somebody who wants to take the fight to the Shinju, who wants to destroy them and get rid of them once and for all, because they don't want to deal with any of that. The worst case scenario, the world gets destroyed, so I don't see how it's not a global threat. And not to mention the other claw grime. So we have your basic characters in the Hidden Leaf Village, right? The main characters are the cast of shinobi that we know that are going to go off and face the Shinju, right? Konohamaru and Team 10 maybe going after Matsuri, Ada, Damon, and who knows who else. Them going after Mamushi, Boruto and Kawaki going after Jura maybe, Sarada dealing with, oh my gosh, what's his name? Hidari, and then finally, I guess Gaara could take on Ryu, but I don't know, we've still yet to see what happens exactly with the Thorn Bulbs in Chapter 22. So, until Chapter 23 comes out, we won't know. But the Hidden Cloud Village, I think they're going to want to fight offensively, take the offense first before anybody else gets hurt, before anybody else gets transformed into these things. And I do think that even though they're not, even though A isn't the Raikage anymore, and it's taken over by, I think it's Darui, I forget who exactly it is, but you know what I'm saying, is that even though there's a new Raikage, I think the outcome will still be the same, that they have to fight these things and destroy them and whatnot. So I think that's what the Hidden Cloud Village will push for, if they ever do a 5 Kage summit, or if they're ever filled into the story. And the only reason I can think of them not being involved in the story is if we want to just keep it close-knit and not a global war, kind of like what we've already seen with the Fourth Great Ninja War. So it might make better sense or more important sense for, you know what I mean, them to keep it close to home, and the Hidden Sand Village kind of like tying in sort of, but I don't know. We'll have to see until then. But the Hidden Cloud Village, if they're told and they're basically brought up to speed, they're going to say, all right, we need to work together, form an alliance, and that way they're able to protect themselves and also maybe help out the Hidden Leaf Village, have a couple of extra people protect the village and face against the Claw Grimes if need be. So I think that's where they're going to go for it. It's push back, go on the offense, and take them out and fight them, you know, together. If they're brought in. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but we'll have to see. Until then, until the next chapter, we don't know what's going to happen with Ryu and Matsuri and the Thorn Bulbs and who gets brought back, who doesn't, if they even get brought back at all, you know, so we'll have to see until then. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah,